In the digital age, our lives are interwoven with technology. We bank online, shop online, and connect with loved ones through the internet. This connectivity, while convenient, comes with risks. Cybercrime is a growing threat, with malicious actors constantly seeking to exploit vulnerabilities. This is where ethical hackers enter the scene. Ethical hackers, sometimes called white hat hackers, are the good guys in the digital world. They use their technical skills to identify and expose security flaws in computer systems and networks. Instead of exploiting these vulnerabilities for personal gain, they report them to the organizations responsible. Think of them as digital security consultants. They are hired by companies to test their defenses, find weaknesses before the bad guys do, and help them build stronger security measures. Ethical hackers play a critical role in protecting our data, privacy, and digital infrastructure. Their work is about more than just finding and fixing technical glitches. It's about understanding the mindset of cybercriminals, anticipating their moves, and building robust defenses that can withstand even the most sophisticated attacks. In this video, we'll delve into the world of ethical hacking, exploring its evolution, current trends, and predictions for the future. The roots of ethical hacking can be traced back to the 1960s and 70s with the rise of phone phreaking. These early tech enthusiasts explored the telephone system, discovering ways to make free calls and manipulate network signals. While some used their knowledge for pranks or illegal activities, others saw the potential for good. As computers became more prevalent in the 1980s and 90s, so did the need for cybersecurity. The first generation of ethical hackers emerged. They were often individuals with a deep understanding of computer systems who used their skills to test the security of software and networks. The early 2000s saw the formalization of ethical hacking as a profession. Organizations began to recognize the value of proactive security testing, leading to the creation of dedicated cybersecurity firms and ethical hacking certifications. Today, ethical hacking is an integral part of the cybersecurity landscape. With the increasing sophistication of cyber threats, the demand for skilled ethical hackers continues to grow. They are on the front lines of the digital battleground, working tirelessly to protect our data and ensure a safer online world. In today's digital world, the role of ethical hackers is more critical than ever. Cyber attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated, targeting businesses, governments, and individuals alike. Data breaches, ransomware attacks, and online espionage are now commonplace, costing billions of dollars in damages and eroding trust in our digital infrastructure. Ethical hackers are the first line of defense against these threats. They work proactively to identify vulnerabilities before malicious actors can exploit them. By thinking like the adversary, they can anticipate attack vectors and develop effective countermeasures. Their work encompasses a wide range of activities, including penetration testing, vulnerability assessments, security audits, and social engineering simulations. They use a combination of technical skills, creativity, and a deep understanding of security principles to uncover weaknesses in systems and applications. Ethical hackers are essential for organizations of all sizes, from small businesses to multinational corporations and government agencies. They provide an invaluable service by helping to secure sensitive data, protect critical infrastructure, and maintain the integrity of our digital world. The impact of ethical hacking can be seen in countless real-world scenarios where they have helped prevent potentially catastrophic cyber attacks. For instance, in 2019, an ethical hacker discovered a critical vulnerability in a popular voting machine software that could have been exploited to manipulate election results. By responsibly disclosing this vulnerability to the vendor, the ethical hacker enabled them to release a patch before the software was used in a major election, safeguarding the democratic process. In another case, a team of ethical hackers working for a major bank identified a flaw in their online banking system. This flaw could have allowed attackers to bypass security measures and gain access to customer accounts. Their timely discovery and reporting allowed the bank to fix the vulnerability before any harm was done, preventing significant financial losses and reputational damage. These are just a few examples of the crucial role ethical hackers play in safeguarding our digital lives. Their work often goes unnoticed, as their successes are measured in vulnerabilities prevented rather than attacks thwarted. However, their contributions to cybersecurity are undeniable, making them unsung heroes of the digital age. Evolving threats, evolving defenses, staying ahead of the curve. The world of cybersecurity is in a constant state of flux. As technology advances, so too do the methods employed by cybercriminals. Ethical hackers must continuously adapt and evolve their skills to stay one step ahead of these emerging threats. The rise of cloud computing, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence presents both opportunities and challenges for ethical hackers. While these technologies offer tremendous benefits, they also introduce new vulnerabilities that malicious actors can exploit. Ethical hackers need to develop expertise in these emerging technologies to effectively assess their security posture and identify potential weaknesses. They must also stay abreast of the latest hacking techniques, tools, and methodologies. This requires ongoing learning, participation in cybersecurity communities, and a willingness to embrace new technologies and approaches. The ability to adapt quickly, think critically, and solve complex problems is paramount in this ever-evolving landscape. The rise of the machines, AI, and the future of ethical hacking. Artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming numerous industries, and cybersecurity is no exception. For ethical hackers, AI presents both exciting opportunities and significant challenges. On the one hand, AI can be a powerful tool for good, automating tasks, analyzing vast amounts of data, and identifying vulnerabilities that might be missed by human analysts. AI-powered tools can scan networks for weaknesses, detect anomalies in real time, and even predict potential attack vectors based on historical data. This can significantly enhance the speed and efficiency of ethical hacking engagements, allowing for more comprehensive security assessments. However, the same AI technologies can also be exploited by malicious actors. AI can be used to automate attacks, develop more sophisticated malware, and even craft highly targeted phishing campaigns. As AI becomes more prevalent, ethical hackers need to understand how it works, both offensively and defensively. They must learn to use AI-powered tools to their advantage while also developing strategies to counter AI-driven attacks. This requires a deep understanding of AI algorithms, machine learning models, and the ethical considerations surrounding the use of AI in cybersecurity. Beyond the keyboard emerging trends in ethical hacking, the future of ethical hacking extends far beyond traditional penetration testing and vulnerability assessments. New technologies and attack vectors are constantly emerging, requiring ethical hackers to broaden their skill sets and adapt to the evolving threat landscape. One such area is the Internet of Things. As more devices become interconnected, from smart homes to industrial control systems, the attack surface for cybercriminals expands exponentially. Ethical hackers need to understand the unique security challenges posed by IoT devices, which often lack basic security features and are vulnerable to a range of attacks. Another growing area of concern is the security of cloud infrastructure. As organizations increasingly rely on cloud services, ethical hackers need to develop expertise in cloud security assessments, identifying misconfigurations, vulnerabilities in cloud applications, and potential risks associated with data storage and access control in the cloud. Furthermore, the rise of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies presents both opportunities and challenges. Ethical hackers need to understand how blockchain works, identify vulnerabilities in smart contracts, and develop strategies to secure cryptocurrency transactions. The human element skills for the future ethical hacker. While technical skills are paramount in ethical hacking, they are not enough. The future of ethical hacking demands a blend of technical proficiency, critical thinking, communication skills, and a strong ethical compass. Ethical hackers need to be able to think like their adversaries, anticipating their moves and understanding their motivations. This requires a combination of technical knowledge and an understanding of human psychology. Ethical hackers need to be able to think creatively to find vulnerabilities that others might miss and develop innovative solutions to complex security challenges. Furthermore, they need to be able to communicate their findings effectively. This includes not only technical reports, but also presentations to both technical and non-technical audiences. They need to be able to explain complex security concepts in a clear and concise manner, conveying the importance of their findings and recommending actionable solutions. Above all, ethical hackers must adhere to a strict code of ethics. They need to understand the legal and ethical boundaries of their work, respecting privacy, confidentiality, and the responsible disclosure of vulnerabilities. Ethical hackers are entrusted with sensitive information and have the potential to cause significant damage if they abuse their skills. A cat-and-mouse game, the escalating arms race in cybersecurity. The world of cybersecurity is often described as a cat-and-mouse game, with ethical hackers and cybercriminals engaged in a constant battle of wits. As defenders develop new security measures, attackers find new ways to circumvent them. This constant evolution of threats and defenses drives the need for ongoing innovation in the field of ethical hacking. Ethical hackers need to stay ahead of the curve, constantly learning new technologies, exploring emerging attack vectors, and developing innovative techniques to counter the latest threats. This requires a passion for the field, a thirst for knowledge, and a willingness to embrace challenges. As technology advances at an unprecedented pace, the complexity of cyber attacks is only set to increase. Ethical hackers will play a critical role in this ongoing battle, acting as the guardians of our digital world. Their expertise will be essential in securing our data, protecting our privacy, and maintaining trust in our digital infrastructure. The future of ethical hacking is full of both challenges and opportunities. Those who choose this path will be at the forefront of innovation, shaping the future of cybersecurity and playing a vital role in making the digital world a safer place for everyone. The future is now predictions for ethical hacking. Gazing into the crystal ball of cybersecurity, we can make some educated guesses about the future of ethical hacking. One thing is certain: the demand for skilled ethical hackers will continue to skyrocket. As our reliance on technology deepens, so too will the need for those who can protect it. We can expect to see a surge in specialized ethical hacking roles. Cloud security experts, Internet of Things security specialists, and artificial intelligence security analysts will be in high demand. The future will also likely see an increase in bug bounty programs. These programs offer financial rewards to ethical hackers who discover and report vulnerabilities, incentivizing proactive security research. Governments and organizations alike will need to invest heavily in cybersecurity talent. This includes not only recruiting and training skilled professionals, but also fostering a culture of cybersecurity awareness and best practices. Furthermore, the lines between ethical hacking and other cybersecurity professions may blur. Ethical hackers may increasingly work alongside security analysts, incident responders, and even law enforcement agencies to investigate and mitigate cyber threats. The quantum frontier, preparing for the next big leap. One of the most significant technological advancements on the horizon is quantum computing. While still in its early stages, quantum computing has the potential to revolutionize many industries, including cybersecurity. Quantum computers leverage the principles of quantum mechanics to perform calculations at speeds exponentially faster than traditional computers. This has profound implications for cryptography, as quantum computers could potentially break the encryption algorithms that underpin our digital world. Ethical hackers will be on the front lines of this quantum revolution, researching the security implications of quantum computing and developing new cryptographic algorithms that can withstand quantum attacks. They will play a crucial role in ensuring a smooth transition to a post-quantum world, where our data and communications remain secure in the face of this new computing paradigm. This will require a deep understanding of both quantum physics and cybersecurity principles. The quantum frontier presents both exciting opportunities and daunting challenges for ethical hackers. Those who can master this new frontier will be well positioned to shape the future of cybersecurity in a quantum world. Bridging the gap. Collaboration and education in cybersecurity. The cybersecurity industry faces a significant skills gap. There are simply not enough qualified professionals to meet the growing demand. Addressing this gap will require a multi-pronged approach with a focus on education, collaboration, and diversity. We need to inspire the next generation of ethical hackers. This starts with education at all levels, from introducing cybersecurity concepts in primary school to developing specialized cybersecurity degrees at the university level. We need to demystify the world of hacking, showcasing the positive impact ethical hackers have on society. Collaboration is also essential. Cybersecurity is not a problem that any one organization or country can solve alone. Information sharing, joint research projects, and the development of international cybersecurity standards are crucial for staying ahead of evolving threats. Furthermore, we need to make the cybersecurity industry more inclusive and diverse. This means attracting people from all backgrounds, genders, and walks of life. A more diverse workforce will bring fresh perspectives and innovative solutions to the table, strengthening our collective defenses against cyber threats. The ethical imperative. Navigating the moral maze of hacking. As the power of technology grows, so too does the potential for misuse. Ethical hackers operate in a complex moral landscape where the line between right and wrong can be blurry. It's essential to remember that ethical hacking is not just about technical skills, it's about using those skills responsibly and ethically. Ethical hackers must adhere to a strict code of conduct respecting privacy, confidentiality, and the law. They must always obtain proper authorization before conducting security assessments and must never use their skills for personal gain or malicious purposes. The future of ethical hacking depends on maintaining public trust. This means being transparent about our methods, communicating our findings responsibly, and always acting in the best interests of society. Ethical hackers have a responsibility to use their skills for good, protecting our digital world from those who would seek to exploit it. By upholding the highest ethical standards, ethical hackers can ensure that hacking remains a force for good in the world, safeguarding our digital future and building a safer, more secure online environment for everyone. Ethical hacking is a profession that walks a fine line. It requires a deep curiosity about technology, a desire to understand how things work, and a knack for finding vulnerabilities. These same qualities, however, can also be found in those who use their skills for malicious purposes. The difference lies in the ethical compass that guides ethical hackers. It's this moral framework that prevents them from crossing the line from curiosity to criminality. Ethical hackers are driven by a desire to make the digital world a safer place, not to exploit weaknesses for personal gain. They recognize that their actions have real-world consequences and that even a seemingly harmless act of hacking can have unintended consequences. This sense of responsibility is paramount in the world of ethical hacking, where a single misstep can have far-reaching implications. The tightrope walk of ethical hacking requires constant vigilance, self-awareness, and a commitment to ethical principles. It's a balancing act that demands both technical skill and moral fortitude. The slippery slope when ethical hacking goes astray. While the vast majority of ethical hackers operate with the highest ethical standards, there are always those who stray from the path. The allure of easy money, the thrill of the exploit, or a misguided sense of righteousness can lead some down a slippery slope. Hacktivism, for example, is a form of hacking motivated by political or social activism. While hacktivists may believe their actions are justified, they often engage in illegal activities such as defacing websites or leaking sensitive information. These actions can have serious consequences, damaging reputations, disrupting services, and even putting lives at risk. Even within the realm of legitimate ethical hacking, there can be grey areas. For example, what happens when an ethical hacker discovers a vulnerability that could be used to access highly sensitive information? Do they report it to the vendor and risk it being patched before others exploit it, or do they keep it to themselves, potentially putting countless users at risk? These ethical dilemmas highlight the complex moral landscape in which ethical hackers operate and the importance of clear guidelines and a strong ethical compass. Guardians of trust, building a culture of ethical hacking. The future of ethical hacking hinges on trust. Organizations and individuals need to be confident that those they entrust with their security will act ethically and responsibly. Building this trust requires a multifaceted approach. First and foremost, it's essential to establish clear ethical guidelines for ethical hacking engagements. These guidelines should outline acceptable behaviors, define the scope of authorized activities, and establish procedures for reporting vulnerabilities. Organizations should also implement robust security awareness training programs to educate employees about the importance of cybersecurity and the role of ethical hackers. Furthermore, it's crucial to foster a culture of open communication and collaboration within the cybersecurity community. Ethical hackers should feel comfortable sharing information about threats, vulnerabilities, and best practices. This open dialogue can help raise the bar for ethical hacking, promoting responsible disclosure and discouraging malicious activities. By working together, promoting ethical principles and building trust, we can ensure that ethical hacking remains a force for good in the digital age, protecting our data, safeguarding our privacy, and building a safer, more secure online world for everyone. The future is in our hands, empowering the guardians of the digital realm. As we've journeyed through the evolving landscape of ethical hacking, one thing has become abundantly clear: the future of our digital lives rests in the hands of these skilled professionals. They are the digital detectives, the code whisperers, the guardians of our data in a world increasingly reliant on technology. Their ability to anticipate threats, identify vulnerabilities, and outmaneuver cybercriminals is paramount to our collective security. From the rise of AI-powered hacking tools to the looming quantum frontier, ethical hackers stand at the precipice of a technological revolution. They are tasked not only with mastering these new technologies, but also with ensuring they are used for good. The ethical considerations surrounding their work will only grow more complex as technology advances, demanding a steadfast commitment to responsible disclosure, privacy, and the greater good. It's crucial to remember that ethical hackers are not simply tech wizards working in isolation. They are integral parts of a larger ecosystem that includes policymakers, educators, law enforcement agencies, and the general public. Fostering collaboration, sharing knowledge, and promoting cybersecurity awareness across all levels of society are essential for building a robust defense against cyber threats. The challenges ahead are significant, but so too are the opportunities. By embracing the power of ethical hacking, investing in education and training, and fostering a culture of cybersecurity awareness, we can empower these digital guardians to protect our data, safeguard our privacy, and build a safer, more secure online world for everyone. A call to action: embracing the power of ethical hacking. The future of ethical hacking is not predetermined, it's something we actively shape. It's a call to action for individuals, organizations, and governments to recognize the vital role ethical hackers play and to create an environment where they can thrive. We need to move beyond the stereotypes of hackers as shadowy figures lurking in the dark corners of the internet. Ethical hackers are the white knights of the digital realm, using their skills to protect us from those who would do us harm. We need to celebrate their ingenuity, their dedication, and their unwavering commitment to making the internet a safer place. Education is paramount. We need to spark an interest in cybersecurity from a young age, introducing students to the exciting world of ethical hacking and nurturing the next generation of digital defenders. Governments and organizations must prioritize cybersecurity investments, funding research, providing training opportunities, and creating policies that support the ethical hacking community. But our responsibility doesn't end there. Each of us has a role to play in creating a culture of cybersecurity awareness. By educating ourselves about online threats, practicing good cyber hygiene, and supporting ethical hacking initiatives, we can all contribute to a safer, more secure digital future. Let us embrace the power of ethical hacking, not with fear or suspicion, but with the understanding that these skilled professionals are essential allies in our interconnected world. If you learned something new like the video, share your thoughts in comment section. And don't forget to subscribe the channel for more related videos.